Kia ora everyone, welcome to ASMR session with my new model, Gemma, and this is another relaxing and calming video to help you fall asleep or just to help you to think more positively and have a rest from your day-to-day business. And I'm starting this session with a bit of essential oil to help Gemma to calm down her thoughts and prepare her body for this beautiful experience, for this peaceful session. And I've already released a no talking version of this session. You can find it on my channel. And in this version, I will be talking to you. And my voice as an additional trigger can help you to get some tingles and also to feel cozy and feel the lightness. Many of you are telling me how helpful those sessions are, and that there are so many ways you can use them for. So please enjoy, and of course make sure to comment. I'm starting with putting on conditioner spray that I prepare with normal water, just water, and any conditioner you have. You can just mix those two together and you will have a really nice spray that you don't need to wash off. You can just leave it on. And I used to add essential oils in those sprays so they smell nice too. And especially for Gemma's hair is really good because, as you can see, it is tangled very easily. It's fine here, and the volume is very big. That's why you have very good weight of that hair, and maybe the color looks similar to Tanya's hair, but the structure is very different. And I know that you all liked Tanya's hair, but I'm sure you will like Gemma's too. And in this video I will be using my regular brushes and combs, and I will do a little bit of soft and gentle touch massage a makeup brush to tickle her skin. Gemma also mentioned that this session was more relaxing for her because she didn't need to think about how she looks in the camera. In previous videos, if you didn't see it, just go back a few videos on my channel and have a look. That was a video where Gemma sat with her face facing the camera, and I used different makeup brushes on her, and she said it was great, but when she sat with her back to the camera, she could fully relax and forget where she was and just really enjoy all those triggers. That's fair enough, and I'm glad that I was able to provide both of those experiences. And also another, I think, difference is dark background here. I think dark background makes things more contrast and the colors are popping out more. Maybe it's even better for your eyes to look at something that is darker, especially before you go to bed. I know that many research recommend not using devices or not looking at screens a few hours before you go to bed if you have problems sleeping. And of course, if that's the case, you can always turn your phone upside down and just listen. And in that way, you can get your relaxing ambient atmosphere, and also your eyes can have the needed rest, and your brain will prepare to fall into deep sleep. And some of us, of course, used to screens as we had them from our childhood, right? And that means that we react to the screen differently, not like our parents, for example, or grandparents. So there might be some difference in that generation too. I remember when I was a little girl, I couldn't fall asleep without the TV on. It was something very calming for me, and it actually something that helped me to feel safe, and I felt so much better when something was going on the background. So when I was a kid, TV. And I know that for New Zealand that was the case too, but probably not in the rest of the world. But anyway, so there were those 3 channels. And what was frustrating is that those 3 channels, they of course had the start and the end time. So there were no 24 hours TV channels, which meant that at some point at night they would turn on, turn off, and there will be a white noise. Or just a static screen, and I know that that screen has a name, just don't remember it now. And for me as a child it was terrible. I couldn't stand it, so it was scarier, I think, than even without the TV. And then at some point we got a 4th channel. It was a more modern channel, and in few months I think they decided to go 24/7, and I remember how relieved I felt. It was like one of the best days of my life. I was like, that's it, all my problems are sorted now. And of course that was a go-to channel. And I think it was called New Channel. That was the name, the New Channel. And from that time I turned it on in the evening when I go to bed, and I didn't really worry about it going off. I didn't really care about what they were showing on TV. I think to me the important part was the connection with the rest of the world. And of course I'm talking about those nights where I was left by myself, and I'm not sure why it was the case, but I remember a few nights I had to sleep by myself. There were no adults, and that's why I was scared. And maybe they were just working very, very late. I don't really remember now. And of course, that's how I got attached to TV. It was something so comforting and like a savior. I thought TV is one of the best things in life. I watched it all the time. Used to turn it on, and it was just on the background all the time. And then when I got older, the TV became a mechanism to silence my own negative thoughts. Maybe not silence, but make them quieter, definitely. And that's why, again, the TV was my go-to tool to manage whatever well-being issues I had. And as I said, it's not about the program on the TV, it's just someone's presence in my life, I think. The TV was someone for me who saved me so many times from different things. That's completely different I'm sorry, TV, but I don't like you anymore. I think life without the TV is so much better. But, you know, you had to go through the stage where something was helpful and then you just move away from it and find other more effective things. I just put this beautiful clip on Gemma's ear to access better the upper back and the neck. And using the wooden comb with its teeth round and warm, tracing it over the skin and the nape area, massaging her upper back. Finally, using fan makeup brush. And this one I also use on the neck, over the ears and behind. It's a dense bristled brush and it's soft, but this fan-like shape is so good because it covers a big area of the skin, providing so much relaxation and comfort. Brushing over her top as well to create a different sensation and making little adjustments with my hands. And now I'm using a hair pin in the shape of a sword. And this one I like to use to trace the skin with its tip, and also using the surface of the blade to run it over the skin, the neck, metal surface, cooling down the skin and using it on the back to trace different figures. And this time I'm going to release your hair, let it fall, and open the box with beautiful comb that is made of high quality plastic that doesn't create static magnetic attraction of the hair to the comb, which is very good. It has this round teeth. They're so good. Feel so good on the skin. And those teeth are also a bit further apart from each other. They're wider than a normal comb. And it's again such a nice, relaxing sensations when those teeth are touching the muscles through the skin, making those muscles to release the tension and completely relax. changing the trigger now, using massage brush with soft bristles that are so good for the fine hair that Gemma has, because those soft dense bristles, they pick up the fine hair and they brush them, and after the brush runs through the hair, it looks smooth and shiny. It's so good with a hair like this. I'm finishing off this session just using my hands and massaging lightly her shoulders from the front towards the back. From the front towards the center of the back. One after another, muscles are relaxing, and the entire body is relaxing. And now letting go of all the negative energy or thoughts, just leaving your body into the universe where it's going to be transformed. And you can breathe freely now, with no tension inside. You're free to inhale and exhale as deep as you can. Have a wonderful time, everyone. Don't forget to leave your comment, like this video. You're welcome to join the membership of this channel to support me and